In movies, magicians say abracadabra and things manifest. What if I were to tell you that there are certain days of the year, according to Jyotish or Vedic astrology, that are really like magic? They're abracadabra. On these particular days, if you started a new project, a business, a detox relationship, or even an intention to start something new, there was almost a sure shot guarantee of it becoming successful. One of those days is October 2nd, 2025, which is a Thursday. This day is called Dussehra or Vijay Dashami. Dashami means 10th. It is the 10th lunar day in a fortnight of 15 days, going from new moon to the big gibbon growing full moon called Purnima, or which we call the waxing phase in the Hindu Vedic calendar. It marks the culmination of a lunar phase. It holds profound symbolic weight in a spiritual, cultural, and astrological texts. Vijay Dashami is also known as Dussehra. It's a major Hindu festival that comes some weeks before Diwali, the festival of lights. And it is celebrated on the 10th day of the lunar month of Ashwin. Usually comes around October and November, and every year it's a different date. It is the triumph of good over evil. If you want to do a project which is ethically good, if you want to get married or trying to conceive children or wanting to start a new business, this is an amazing day because this tithi, this is called a tithi, this particular day is filled with magic and auspicious energy. There are two events that took place that filled it with magic. Number one, Lord Narayana, who became Sri Ram, killed the demon king Ravana. And number two, this is the day goddess Durga, the Shakti, defeated a shapeshifter Asura demon who could shapeshift into a giant 20-foot or even more buffalo with big giant horns. And he was called a Mahishasura, and she killed him. And Sri Rama killed Ravana. In other texts, say this was the day that Sri Rama actually started his journey into killing Ravana. So, different stories there. But the point is, it's a story of victory over evil. So, this particular day is marked with auspiciousness and victory and success. And this theme of ultimate success and elimination of obstacles is the core reason why this day in astrology, in Vedic astrology, in Jyotish, is viewed as highly auspicious for initiating any new endeavor. You want to lose weight? You want to get married? You want to start a new business? You want to start learning a language? Maybe you want to purchase some property. Maybe you want to purchase some gold. Maybe you will have some personal goals. This is the day to start it. And I am making this podcast today on a Wednesday. So if you are learning about it like at the last minute, you can just write on a piece of paper that you intend to start a business and offer it to the universe. And that itself is the start of your project. So, whatever it is, the idea is there's alignment of the stars, alignment of the planets on this particular day, the 10th day, Dashami day. And it is ideal for initiating these projects. And abracadabra, the cosmic energies are believed to minimize obstacles at this day. It amplifies success. It doesn't mean it's guaranteed that it's going to be successful, but chances of success are very, very high. And any project that is started on this day carries divine protection equivalent to 100 steps in ordinary time. So 100 times the. And if you want to do a spiritual practice, then it's 1,000 steps in ordinary time because the spiritual practices started on this day or, detox or anything is getting a lot of divine blessings as well. So, what are the symbolic significance of this? Our Vedic clock is divided into 24 hours, and the 24 hours are further divided into 30 divisions. So, if you divide 24 by 30, it becomes approximately zero point 0.8, which is 48 minutes approximately. So, mostly in countries where there's not a huge difference between night and day, that division, zero point 0.8 of 24 hours, is 48 minutes, give or take a little time here and there. So energy of moon changes either every 48 minutes or two muhurtas and so on. So remember, there are lunar constellations in the sky, right? And these lunar constellations are the position of the moon. So the lunar constellations are also divided into 27 sections. So the moon is traveling through the 27 sections of the sky called nakshatras or the constellations. So at every 48 minutes or which is one muhurta or two muhurtas or so, the energy of the moon's constellation is going to change, which will change the energy of time. Meaning there are different lunar constellations that are associated with different qualities, making them ideal for specific activities. For example, certain constellations are excellent for a wedding, especially fixed constellations, while if you're planning to travel, a movable nakshatra is better. So that's what astrologers look at. So this particular day, October 2nd, for us in the year 2025, is very, very important. Usually in India, there are certain rituals that are done. So, particularly on the day of October 2nd, some important lunar constellation or muhurtams that are going to happen are two. Number one, Abhijit Muhurta. In Abhijit Muhurta is going to happen around noontime, around 12 o'clock. This is a great, if you want to start a business, this is a great time to start. And you're going to say, hey, how am I going to start business tomorrow at noon? Just write it on a piece of paper, your intention, and offer it to the universe, to the divine, to God, and pray on it. Pray to Goddess Durga, pray to Sri Ram, pray to whosoever you pray to the universe, Mother Earth, and pray to Ganesha. Just write it on a piece of paper, and that intention means you ask them to bless it. The second thing, if you work with tools, you may be a camera person or you work with a car, or you're a scientist who work with instruments. So this is the time you bless your instruments and car or tools. So in South India, that can be done anytime during the day as long as the sun's in the sky, not after the sun is set. The third thing, starting a new, maybe you've been wanting to learn a new language or, learning yoga, something. So it's a great day to start initiation of learning. For example, praying to Goddess Saraswati and just writing, I intend to learn A, B, or C, whatever it may be. Then at around 2:10 p.m., around after 2 o'clock, so 48 minutes from 2:10 to 2:58, it is great for planetary vibration for long-term prosperity. If you want to buy some stocks, this is the time. If you want to do some protection mantras, this is the time. Okay. And if you want to do something for spiritual practice, a good time is early morning or evening as the sun is setting. It means Vijay literally means success, completion, victory. So, starting projects on this day, we can invoke divine blessings for overcoming challenges or achieving goals. Maybe you already started a project and it's not working. So, what you could do is you could say, okay, I'm going to forget about it. I'm going to restart from this day. You write on a piece of paper and you do invoke divine blessings on this day. And we called it Tithi. So, on this day of Vijay Dashami or Dussehra, where Lord Narayana informed Sri Ram killed the demon Ravana, let's start a new project. I am starting my Patreon account today, and I'm also starting a detox. And maybe you can start something else. Good luck. Om Jai Shri Ram.